Hello everybody. I want to write some tests around some legacy stuff. I wrote a bunch of stuff before that I didn't unit test because I found it too difficult to worry about the humble object pattern. So we're going to try and work through a problem right now and test some legacy code and then maybe introduce some new functionality after we're testing that legacy code. So without further ado, here we are. So I guess the first thing is to bring up this level manager. I have an existing prefab right here, level manager. We can select it in the hierarchy. We can see that it's in the game assets level folder, and we want to write a unit test around it. So, there's a bunch of tests we've already written. And so, we have the level select menu test and so on and so forth. Test.cs. Let's just check out. Maybe the one we were just working on was the level complete window. So one thing that we can easily do is kind of just grab some of this stuff. We're going to just go ahead and add a new file. And then this is going to be the level manager tests.cs. I'm going to get kind of this boilerplate going. Level manager tests. And I think we had prefabs and level. Was it just level? Might have been. Yep. And instead of UI, we had just level/level manager. So we'll remove the UI folder. Go ahead and add level manager. So this is kind of all we need to get the very beginning of this done. We need some of this stuff, probably not the UI though. We'll get it worried. And then we need some NUnit as well. Then we're going to go ahead and perhaps create a public void, and we're going to say something along the lines of test player options updated when exp collected. That's what I really want to know. That's functionality we don't have yet. So what we can do is wrap the existing functionality and then just maybe add what we're going to be adding here. So sometimes I like doing the split screen stuff because it makes it a little bit easier to figure out what we're testing as we go. And kind of reset all the data and then grab the prefab. So kind of what we're doing here, we're just going into the game data and deleting everything, and then we're setting the active level to the first level just for setup purposes. And we now have access to the public properties. Obviously we're going to say target.start. And let's just go ahead and see if this works right now. This test should theoretically pass, just because we're not really quite doing much yet. I'm trying to mess with my audio in OBS while I'm doing my recordings, and it's a little frustrating, won't lie. Not working quite as I'd expect. These two tests were failing just because I've changed the duration of the level. So maybe we should fix that before moving on, and make sure that that goes in. So I'm going to go into level 1, make this 900 again, save that, run all, Okay, now we're really just paying attention to this test. So object you want to instantiate is null. Going to that error line. So we don't really have, oh, because it's not a level complete window, it's a level manager. My bad. Level managers inside of the namespace, so that's there too. Go back. And so we're just locking down some functionality right now. Still not quite there. Assets, game assets, prefabs, a level manager prefab. Let's just double check that. So assets, game assets, prefabs, collapse. So we got level and level manager. So that's all should be okay. Ooh, but the level manager has children. Level unlocks next level. And oh my. That's peculiar because I think I've been trying to test something different. Level collection. Yeah, that is definitely not quite what I'm looking for. Interesting. There's player managers, which contains level manager. Oops. All right, so player managers and level manager are two different things. So I think what I want to do is just move this over on exp collected, level manager, play audio, audio source, power manager. Okay, so I think I have this really cool thing called smart copy components. I'm wondering what this is. This is really, really old. I don't think doing anything anymore. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So smart copy components, really cool asset. It allows you to just copy a bunch of stuff. And then when I go in here, I can just say paste as new, adds them all. And then I can just say apply all. Now if I run the tests, save. Hey, test pass. Awesome. We're also going to want to delete those off of the player manager, which is no longer doing any of this stuff. So remove, dependent on it, remove, dependent on it, remove, 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 remove. So now let's just double check and make sure. Aha. This is level manager, add exp one. So that's the on exp collected event. We're going to clean that up a bit, but we're going to just say apply all. Now level manager has basically all the stuff that we want. We're going to just make sure he still says yes when we collect something. So please bear with me as I turn on the sound. Oh, wow. So sorry. Yeah, need some volume levelers, but yeah, you could hear him saying yes and then gradually increasing the pitch as we collect more experience, which is kind of what we wanted. Yeah, there are volume controls. They're just not in this scene. Sorry. So audio is muted. we now have access to basically everything here. So let's head back into Visual Studio. We know that we're going to start, and our arrange act assert basically, set it up, call start, and we want to add experience, and then we want to verify that the experience added contains or has been propagated to some of the player data so that it ends up on the level complete window. So we're going to say target.add exp 1, and then we're going to say maybe something like assert.r equal the expected number of experience. Introduce local constant for 1. We're going to say expected experience, and we are going to get that from target dot and then I think it's player stats. Oh, but we don't have one of those just yet. So let's head back over here. Yeah, I know it's gonna crash. It's not gonna compile. Player stats, souls and gems. So, oh yeah, it's totally confusing. Yeah, you steal their souls and then you buy things with gems. So we're gonna say dot player stats dot souls. Yeah, something like that. Okay. And then we are going to maybe go here. And then player, oops, actually I didn't want to do that in there. Let's go here. Player stats. Player stats. And so that thing is going to be basically a public field, and we have access to it. So, yep, we're going to instantiate it and then check that it updated. And obviously, it's not going to have updated. And really, we probably want that to be total souls or something like that, but we'll run that. Should fail for the correct reason this time. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, level manager. You can see our player stats doesn't exist here, so we're going to throw that on that object. We're going to save it. Looks like it's there now. We're in the level manager here. Player stats is right there. So we are going to rerun the test to see the actual failure. Expected 1, but was 25. So that number 25 is just what's in there right now because it's never being reset. Fortunately, souls should just get reset every time. So we can say player stats dot total souls collected this level. Kind of what I want, equals 0. And I think that should be a property on there. And really, this is what I want that to be. So we're going to go into player stats. Set souls, set gems. Bam. Soul. Total souls. Yeah, so this is in a different version of this. So these are like test utility functions, which we don't really care about. Add souls. And value. I'm going to work that out to be a little bit more interesting later, but for now, we just kind of want these to plus equal. Let's see, plus equal value and plus equal value. Something like that. Yeah, souls and gems end up. Yeah, maybe let's go back on that. It's kind of silly to do right now. I can always rename that. All right. Souls, which is EXP. Yeah, that's just my name for it. Let's call this. Yeah, let's just leave it as souls. All right, so player stats. So we're adding experience. And this is the level up system. Player stats dot add souls, XP. And so, and actually we just say set souls equal to 0. All right, so we set them to 0. We just add them each time. That should just get automatically updated. And as we level up, this system keeps track of the levels, but does not care about all that. And then, yeah, it's looking good. Don't need to worry too much about the level up logic just yet, but we got some good tests here, and just gonna look at the property of souls. Let's run the test. It's pretty easy to wrap the legacy code, and that smart copy is real nice. Because you can kind of just test, you can move things over really fast, and it helps with refactoring. All right, finally, yeah. Maybe triangulate this test a little bit. Player options updated when EXP collected. More EXP. Just to show that it's not doing it for one. 25, 35, 36, 25 plus 36. Something like that. It's like a theory test. Very simple one. Yep. It's functional. But now if it was hard coded, it wouldn't break. So thank you very much. That was maybe testing some legacy code. Oh, I guess one more thing I can show is let's make the level really short again, maybe 10 seconds. And we will be able to see just how nice it is, because I think this will make it so that the souls portion will actually update. Oh, except we are on the wrong level. So I'm going to clear prefs, set current level. Nice little utility there. It's helping out so much. Uh-oh, I'm not going to get any souls by the time I... No. All right, give me a soul. Give me a soul. There we go. I got one. Hey, souls collected. 3. Awesome. So the souls counter is working, and would continue adding souls even after the level's over if you collected some. As you saw, there was like a 2 to 3 there. Hit main menu, come back, play the same level, and we should pretty much see same sort of thing, as long as I can run to the enemy fast enough and kill him. Oh yeah, there we go. Got some. Hey, collected 4. It's interesting that the gold is there. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be like souls and gold gem. I don't know what the currency should be. Leave a comment. Let me know what the currency should be. Something better than gems or gold, maybe. I like collecting the souls because they're like glowy things, but anyway, let me know. See y'all next time. Like, subscribe, share with friends.